Rocky Tiger here, and if everything looks a little bit different, that's because today I'm actually playing or trying something without shaders. I wanted to try the replay mod for the start of this episode, which requires using Forge and then a special fabric API, and I actually don't know how to get shaders to work. I also don't have Optifine because Optifine for 1.14.3 and Forge for 1.14.3 do not play nice together. So we're going to go ahead and try this, and at the end of this sort of time lapse we'll probably exit out and hop back into a regular one. I just thought that this mod looked fun while we were going ahead and trying to finish this part of a building project. And somehow, despite a massive mining effort to collect tons of andesite, I have come just a bit short. I think, yeah, I have one section left of andesite stairs, polished andesite stairs to be precise, that I needed to fill up, and I ran out of andesite completely. So, back to shaders. Shaders. And apparently something has been done to my cactus. If I could fly, that'd be great. What is this? What? I'm not sure what to make of this. What is it? My shop has been, I mean, I don't really know what else to call it. It's not really an Iskall style Bumbo. It's just been, I don't know. Who do we know who has a ton of wool? I'm guessing, let's see, wait, is she on? Maple. Is this your doing here? Did you do this to my beloved Cactus Shop? Alright, we're gonna take a look inside and see if anything is amiss on the inside. No. What about inside the arms? Nothing. Anything up here? No. I've been Bumbo'd. Well, despite my ability to look at this with CO inspect, core protect, I am I'm gonna leave it for now and just enjoy it, and we'll figure out and get to the mystery of the first Bumbo on the BeyondVanilla server. I feel like I'm being led into a trap. I cannot fly for the life of me either. So while Sheep is off trying to discover who the culprit is of bumboing my lovely cactus farm, I have been trying to put some more touches on this area, and we currently have a debate going on who should build an ink farm. And I tried to build an ink farm and realized that it was extremely difficult and gave up, because that's, yeah. I might go back and try and work on it later, but it was just proving way more of a challenge than I thought, to try and clear out all of the water that I needed to properly get the squid to spawn in. But maybe we'll go back and maybe we'll go finish it. It's really would be a valuable thing to have on the server, but right now I'm just looking at this and feeling pretty good about it, except for this section here where I ran out of andesite. So if anyone wants to start selling andesite on the server, that would be awesome. So the basic idea for this area right now is that this is going to be the central station for the rail network, and we'll have our 4 cardinal direction lines. We have the south line that's already started, east line, north line, and the west line. And this will be where people will be able to start off at spawn and spread out to all the different stations. Each of the directions will have its own core station built out there. So there will be a south station, there will be a north station, an east station, and a west station. Once all of those are constructed, then I will encourage the rest of the players on the server, if they want to go ahead and build a line leading out from the secondary stations out to where their bases are. And I think it would be a really cool way of getting the entire server connected in the overworld, where people can show off their builds through the different rails that they have, and just overall bring a kind of big community project together. So hopefully we'll be getting that started pretty soon. One of my projects that I've been slowly working on and had abandoned because it was just going super slowly involves using all these sponges and clearing out a massive area of a river biome. And it's taken forever. Woo! Alright, we have been working really hard and we've got a good perimeter so far right in this area where we are going to be attempting to build our ink farm. I do not know how it's going to go. I'm not entirely certain what method I am going to use. I don't know whether I'm going to use the sugarcane method or just a water streams flowing downwards method. I'm going to have to look up some different designs to see which ones are the most effective or most efficient, and even just which ones are even still valid in 1.14.3, because I don't know. I don't know if mechanics for squid have changed or if they are the same. So it's time to do a little bit of research. There once again because we've got to get supplies. So much time running through this tunnel that still isn't done. But hey, look, I did a little bit more on the side over here on this wall. I just ran out of per pillar, and so at some point soon I'm gonna need to go in busting so I can get more supplies to actually finish this. A couple days later, and lots of work, and I have exactly no squid spawning in my squid farm. And it's taken a lot of troubleshooting to try and figure out why, but I think I have it narrowed down. This is the area that I've been working on, and I've cleared out a lot of the water, not all of it, obviously. There's still a decent amount of river biome over here, but that's why I'm up in this area, because all mobs that are outside of this area, basically it should limit the overall amount of spawning. And it seems like, I don't know if those are getting the glowing effect as well. I don't know if they're considered basically the same. They shouldn't be. Oh no, they're not getting glowing, it's just on the surface. I applied a glowing effect to squid, and we're gonna do it again. 22 are supposed to be glowing now, and there's one actually. I just saw him. There. So there is a squid down there, so I'll probably need to empty that part of water as well. But what we're not getting are any squid spawning down here at all. And that is almost all, if not completely all, inside of a river biome, which is really annoying that I'm seeing that one squid down there. So we're going to have to empty that part out of water as well, maybe even that section there. And definitely some more of that spot over there. But it has to do with the way that mob caps work, especially in Spigot, which is what our server runs on. And basically, I think the default spawn cap for water animals for vanilla Minecraft is something like 5. So only 5 can spawn in, or some weird rule like that. And it only attempts to spawn in water animals or non-hostile mobs every 400 ticks. So I've bumped the cap up, and I decreased the amount of ticks between different spawn attempts to try and boost the overall number of squid spawns. Since our spawn island is an island, I figured that that means spawn chunks may be always loaded with some squid in them, which would be really annoying. And I think it's just the weird way that Spigot is written. I'm not 100% certain, but it's basically meant that at this point, all of this work that I have done to build this yeah, oh, that's a lovely view. All the work I've done to build this squid farm is basically been completely for nothing, because no squid are spawning in it whatsoever. And that's just really annoying. We're going to apply that effect again. And oh no, we've got some now, so maybe it isn't all for nothing. We still have squid over there. But it's really been aggravating to try and figure out and troubleshoot. Alright, so let's see if they actually... Okay, I think I picked up... I am picking up some squid or some ink. So now it is working. So maybe I just wasn't being patient enough with it, but that's it's not a lot of ink, but it's a start. So next step then will be to work on building a collection system, which will be very, very basic, just hopper minecarts running back and forth down here. Alright, so I'm falling, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting some squid spawns, not a ton, and it's kind of annoying considering the number of hours that I've put into this thing. Hopefully we'll see enough to make it worthwhile if we AFK here for a little bit. Let's go ahead and... Target is either immune to effects or... I'm wondering if that means that there are no squid in the area? Like maybe there are just none? I don't know. What I do know is that this definitely could use some improvement. I could empty out more of the water over there, I could empty out more of the water over there, and the water over there. But for right now, I don't want to do anything extra until I know that the farm actually works. So I've got my ugly storage or pickup system down here right now. It's literally just a bunch of minecarts underneath the farm that I can manually trigger them all on and off. I don't know why I didn't wire these all up to a single line. That would make more sense. There's no unloading stations here right now. There's nothing at all that would actually be considered smart redstone. It's just a loud ton of minecarts in their rows, except for this one that for some reason I didn't put a minecart there. And they'll go underneath the farm back and forth, and hopefully after some AFKing they'll have picked up some ink sacs and the farm, I will know, will actually work. I did get a couple of ink sacs already, not a whole heck of a lot, which doesn't give me warm fuzzy feelings. So we'll just climb the tower here and be AFKing for a little bit to see if we can actually manage to get ourselves any ink. I don't know if it's too high up, too far away. I don't know what the actual spawn mechanics are for squid. I'm pretty sure you need to be at least 28 blocks away, but I don't know if there is a maximum limit. I did see some squid that had spawned in while I was up here. They were over there, if you remember earlier. So hopefully this will all work out. We're gonna try this one more time. Still unable to apply this effect. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. But with all of that, I'm gonna call it here for the episode. We're gonna AFK here, and hopefully I'll start the next episode with some ink that I'll be able to use for some builds, or maybe even sell, and it'll be fantastic, and I will see you all next time.